Hi there, my name is Jennifer Olbrands, and I'm manager of the marketing team. Dr. Marnie, I'm excited and delighted to discuss my team composition for this project for Southwest Airlines. The members that I have chosen have been carefully considered with planning for the new Boeing 747 aircraft and marketing campaign. The original 6 selected team members were Elizabeth, William, Susan, Caitlin, Bob, and Natalie. These members were chosen because they would make a great team to work with. They all had history with the company, and they would all be motivated by a project like this. The final 4 members that were chosen were Natalie, Elizabeth, William, and Susan. The first person I chose for this team was Natalie. She's been with the company for a few years. This gives her the experience and connections within the company and its stakeholders. She also enjoys working with a team and has really great work with outcomes. The second person I chose is Elizabeth. She's been with the company for 4 years. She offers really great insight and knowledge. She's strong with problem solving, and she works well on a team. I also chose William. He's worked with the company for 4 years as well. He has a positive attitude. He has respect from his teammates. He's easy to get along with, and he possesses strong knowledge. The final teammate I chose is Susan. Susan is new to the company, and she offers a great deal of perspective that's fresh eyes that can give us some insight for how we can capitalize off this change for our company. It is so imperative that the team personnel can communicate effectively and be competent in their tasks to allow for successful completion of this project. The strengths and weaknesses within the team are various. I would say we have a lot of great strengths. There is great, strong teamwork skills among all the members that we chose, variable experience levels, and all of the teammates are motivated by a challenge. These 3 are really critical to our goal as we have a really fast rollout period. Weaknesses, though, however, in the team, these can be with any team, but it's important to discuss them. We do have quite a bit of followers on the team and 1 natural leader. The negative to this would be if the natural leader is not present to be able to lead the team. However, I really think William or Natalie can step into that role if needed. Second weakness is the team can be conflict avoidant with the personalities that we've chosen. So communication is going to be really, really imperative for them. And lastly, there is a lack of detail-oriented members. I think this is balanced with their great ability to work with a team. However, we are going to have to really make sure that the high performers do not feel burnt out looking over the details of these detail lacking members. Team potential. First of all, this team is motivated by a challenge. So this 6-week deadline and what is needed is a great challenge for them. Second part of our team potential is the strong ability to collaborate within the team. They really have the personalities and communication skills that'll be able to work well with one another. And that is going into our third potential, which is the communication skills. These communication capabilities are imperative for a team to be successful, especially one that we're trying to launch. These personality styles will allow for plenty of active listening, discussion, and feedback. And the last team potential that I think is wonderful is strong problem solving and work ethic. Elizabeth's top strength is problem solving, and Natalie enjoys competition, so that will help increase her work ethic. William's known to have attention to detail, and Susan's a go-getter. So between the 4 of them, their motivation for this project is present. Motivation strategies that are going to be really imperative to implement. We are going to utilize the equity theory and the reinforcement theory. Equity theory is going to really ensure that the teammates feel that the rollout is fair and the tasks and rewards for everybody can be comparable amongst them all. The second theory with reinforcement theory, hard work will be congratulated. Whether this rollout is Successful or not, these team members are going to have recognition for their behavior and their work on this project, which can really spotlight some growth potential for the people within the team. Conflict management strategies are going to be really important to implement. The two conflicts that I see as a potential within this team are a lack of focus and process disagreements. It'll be really important for the team members to utilize a negotiation and collaboration to work through those. Negotiation will be great with there being a win-win approach for everybody involved in the project, which should help the outcomes. And with collaboration, the communication is there amongst the team members to be able to effectively collaborate and work together to increase the commitment to the outcome. Leadership strategies, they're very similar, but I chose the path goal theory of leadership as well as Vroom's decision tree approach to leadership. With the path goal theory, leader situation is going to determine the behavior. So based on how the leadership team is acting will directly affect the team members' performance. This form of leadership is going to be really motivating to the team players who seek rewards for their efforts. And the second leadership style with Vroom's decision tree approach allows the leaders to really assess what the project looks like and then determine what style would be best for the situation. And I think this gives some flexibility based upon the project and the team members and how the cohesiveness is forming when this is being utilized. Values of conscious capitalism. We strive to complete this as a company. Conscious leadership, stakeholder orientation, conscious culture, and the need for a higher purpose are all extremely valuable to be included within our team characteristics. Stakeholder orientation is going to be greatly influenced by our project based on the amount of sales we can get coming from this new marketing scheme, as well as the launch of the new aircraft. We could see a huge effect with the stakeholders, both positive and negative. So it's going to be very imperative that the team is focused on seeing all sides of the project. The three most influenced stakeholders that are projected to be influenced in this project are customers, shareholders, and employees. Employees are going to have to take on a great amount of workload once this project launches, and it's going to be imperative to have their buy-in with the changes. However, once the project is completed, we could see an increase in income for the company and also an increase in the capability to hire new employees if we continue to grow. Shareholders will be influenced based on the amount of sales we have, of course, so it's going to be very important to consider that and how it will affect them. And lastly, the customers. We are trying to increase our brand and increase our customer base, so therefore the team really needs to consider how the changes will affect the customers. Positive impacts for the company. This team is, I think, the perfect team for this project because they will be able to rapidly complete the project. Their implementation and planning time can be streamlined due to their similar motivation, work ethics, as well as their personalities that will help decrease conflict. And moving to that pinpoint, minimal conflict is going to help the collaborative approach, which is proven to increase outcomes when working towards this common goal. And lastly is the excellent knowledge base. Many of the team members have been with this company for upwards of 2 years, upwards to 4 years, and that is critical. The networking is there, the customer relations, relationships with stakeholders are already built. There's a very sound knowledge with how the company works and runs. However, Susan's fresh eyes, being newest to the company, could be really, really wonderful to give some fresh ideas that this company has not tried before. And I foresee the group of all of them being able to collaborate so effectively. Any questions with that presentation at all? Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to hearing your feedback.